Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of November 18th. This is for Cancer. Cancer, we're at the end of Scorpio season. Today, Mercury retrograde is retrograding back into Scorpio. So we're doubling down, tripling down on the Scorpio energy of the moment. So know that where it was retrograding back from a Sagittarius, Mercury and Scorpio can be either very secretive or very cutting with their words. And so that is something that we're healing and revising at this time with Mercury retrograde here. It's going to be here for basically the rest of the month. And then on the 20th, we have our new moon in Scorpio. So anything you want to heal, new beginnings around how we're healing this relationship, maybe especially with our voices because of just the flavor of this moment. The new moon is on the 20th. And then the very next day on the 21st, we move the sun from Scorpio season into Sagittarius season. So jumping into Sagittarius, the last of the fire signs in the zodiac, where this fire sign, I was just telling Gemini that I compare it to, say, Indiana Jones, where Sagittarius is seen as this adventure or center of attention, but they're really very knowledge seeking. So the adventure comes from wanting to see and know more. Yeah, that's the energy that we're moving into. And I'm using the Starseed Oracle. That's what me and Carri were using here last night. So that's what we're using today. All right. So let's see. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. So Cancer, well, you have that shell of yours that likes to keep things to yourself, and that is what we're healing at this moment with this Scorpio energy anyways. But you're not alone is saying that there are times that we need to do things for ourselves, but this physical connection, it's something that in this moment, we're at this phase in humanity where we're really separating off into either very spiritual realms, which are not very tangible, or these technological realms, also not very tangible. So Cancer, what you really want to do is get back into your body for one, be present, ground to your space, go out, get some fresh air, connect to a plant, connect to an animal. I got him on this side. Or community. So while online spaces are good because you can broadly talk to people all around the world, it's helped me a lot. But the physical connection and the talking face to face is something that humans actually need to help them feel whole in their lives. So make sure that you have a tangible community that you're interacting with. Yeah? All right. And so another healing point, a more dharmic way to heal, to wait. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. All right. And so here, this is saying that it's okay to, take time for yourself. That's what we established in the first card. But things are being woven. So maybe there's you're wanting connection that just isn't here yet. And you might have to wait to, I think that you'll feel more connection around the holidays. That's a more mandated time that we interact with people, is this is the time where it's socially acceptable to take the time off to see my family and friends. And so also know that in our day-to-day, our lives are structured in whatever way, shape they have to be. That's what, I think they were yuppies is what they would call them. The weekends is if you need to be a weekend warrior and make it a point to see your people on the weekends when everybody has free time, that will be the time for your connection. And then things being woven can also be, if it's not that community time that you want, it might be a project that you're doing that you want to land. It's just not here yet because things are still needing to fall into place. We're in a Mercury retrograde, so this is not the time where things generally come together. If they do, it won't be it'll be a little disjointed. So use this Mercury retrograde to develop yourself enough so that when you are engaging with your community or clients or whatever, you have the capacity to. So really take care of yourself, embody yourself is where you are. To bridge all of this, we have Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. So Horus energy is the sun as well. So he's not the sun. He's more of a compared to Mercury. So yeah, we're in this Mercury zone, this Mercury retrograde time to reassess your connections. And like I said, this retrograde really can bring about privacy, secrecy, or really cutting communication. And here, this is saying break out of that shell of yours and start to learn that trust. Don't put full trust in other people. You can trust yourself though. So trust yourself to know when you're interacting with a scorpion versus interacting with a dove. Yeah, people-wise, not actual creatures, but are you interacting with a snake? We know what we've known and met. Everybody has known and met a snake in their life, person. And know when you're also interacting with a genuine, caring being. When you have that trust in yourself, you will hear who you're interacting with. So where do you feel safe, Cancer? Make sure that you build up your castle to a place where you feel safe, but it's not just physical barriers. It is also your community. You want to make sure that it's safe, so make sure that you surround it with safe people. Yeah? Well, that is what I have for you, Cancer. Happy end of Scorpio season, and I'll see you next week. Bye.